ready for the next battle. Round 1. Fight. Round 2. Fight. Perfect. Final round. Fight. You win. Get ready for the next battle.
アリサです。死んでください。
Round 1. Fight. Perfect. Round 2. Fight. KO. You win.
Some of the gameplay mechanics are, for example, rage arch. So I don't know how familiar you are with Tekken. When your health goes down to a certain amount,
Right.
I think from Tekken 6 we had this mechanic called rage, which gives you a little bit more power until the remaining.
I know Tekken 7 has rage as well, doesn't it?
It's flashing,
Yeah.
right? Well, this time you can choose to use
Oh,
it
there she
in a
is.
different way. For example, you lose your rage status, but you can do a rage attack. So what happens is there's kind of like a preset animation, kind of like a super move, where you can actually power through your opponent's hit. So if you time
Oh,
it right,
wow.
you can interrupt their attack, land your attack, and do these really cool animations that are different for each character,
Counteracting.
doing massive damage.
Yeah.
And one thing some people who know Tekken well know that mechanic, but there's a change we made just recently where the less health you have, the more damage your character does. So it's even more. They've actually picked up the game. They said that the combos they do normally can work right away. So it's a really easy transition.
Do you see it becoming quite competitive?
We do.
Yeah.
You
Do
know,
you have future plans for or hopes?
We do. You know, Tekken's always been pretty popular at the EVO, the biggest tournament in the States, as well as various tournaments throughout the world. And that's not something we've had to push. It's just something naturally that happens with fighting games, because it is a competitive genre itself. But even so, this is the first year we've done Wizard World. If you know that, it's kind of like a con that goes to different cities.
Oh, okay. I do not know of that one.
So we partnered up with them. Since the game's not out, we're demoing it on arcade boards. And so each stop, people can participate in the tournament. It's free to enter, so
that's good.
we're trying to open it up. It kind of goes into slow motion. and there's a lot of tension because you
There's a
don't
lot
know
of
which one's gonna
satisfaction
hit.
in seeing that.
Right, and I guess for people who haven't seen it, you can explain it. It's kind of like the boxing matches that you see afterwards, the replay where they slow it down so you can see what's
Yeah.
going on. Well, this actually happens in real time in the game when people are trading blows. So yeah, it's much more entertaining to watch on stream and in person, I think.
Oh yeah, that's the thing. I'll be streaming this game when it releases for sure.
Really? Cool.
Yes. I can't wait to get my hands on it and play Ling Xiaoyu and see her new moves. So, do you guys have any favorite? Probably been asked this a lot. Favorite characters?
Favorite character?
出たみんな聞かれるんだよね、これね、下手にフェイバリットキャラクターを言うと、そのキャラをね、こう、ひいきしてるって言われるんで、まあ、あんま誤解のないように言いたいんだけど、まあ、やっぱりシリーズとしてストーリ
Because she
ーとかキ
has
ャ
a
ラ
lot
クター
of
性
the kickboxing moves that Bruce had, and
Okay, yeah.
I actually do Muay Thai in real life, so it's kind of cool.
Oh
to
wow.
use the character. What about you, like Ling Xiaoyu?
So yeah, Ling Xiaoyu. I am also a big fan of Paul. I think Paul is a classic Tekken icon.
Skyscraper hair,
Yeah.
the death fist.
Yeah. No, he's wonderful.
See, he's actually got a
Like
new
that
costume
punch.
this round. He's
Yeah.
you know, you typically see him when they're the red the uniform.
You
but
do.
This time, you know, people said they wanted to see something new, so this is a brand new costume for this time.
No, it looks good. It looks wonderful.
Why Xiaoyu?
For Ling Xiaoyu,
Yeah.
I think I like how cunning she can be with her moves. She's very quick
Tournament
and
two,
she
the
can
previous
counteract a lot.
installment, was kind of geared towards the hardcore, so we had longer combos and you could switch out characters and such. This time it's a little bit more focused on the back and forth on the ground between you and your opponent and the strategy behind that. So naturally some characters are going to be a lot better than perhaps they were in Tag 2. And
Oh, that's good.
she's one of them, so you're lucky.
Wicked. No, variation is really good. So with the combos, have you got more combos accessible than the previous games?
Right. Well, there's different techniques, you know, because characters have we've given even existing characters some of their new move set, so you have more options, and just the way that the game mechanics are changed a bit. For example, there was a technique called Bound in the previous one, Tag 2, where you would hit your opponent a little bit farther away. You can pick them up and do various things. But the relation to that and the wall breaking and the environments and such is quite different than Tag 2. So there is a lot to explore when you finally get your hands on the game. Not only, you know, that's more for your average user and also the competitive crowd, but people who just like the characters and want to see what's going on with the story can just pick it up and play the story mode, and you have a lot of stuff planned for that crowd as well.
So how do you go on designing these characters and having their backstories and matching it up with how they look?
キャラどうやってデザインしていくのか、あとストーリーどうやって作っていくのか。
そうですね、キャラデザインに関しては今までもいろんなトライのやり方をやってて、やっぱり、いろんな角度からやりますね。単にデザイナーが上げてくるっていうものであって、まあ、僕からコンセプトを言うこともあるし、逆に、技ですね、そういう流派の動きを考えている人からのインスピレーションに作ることもあ
Well,
る。
from the character design perspective, there's various approaches. It's not just that the designer comes up with something and we run with it. It's, you know, it could be there's an inspiration from a certain martial art, or a lot of times, like, he'll come up with a design. Like, Aliso is actually one of the characters that he came up with the concept and pitched that
Wow.
to the designers and had them flesh it out. And
Nice.
sometimes the designers have a visual concept that they want to go after, and we kind of explore from there. So there are various approaches we take.
Good.
でキャラのストーリーとかキャラのなんでしょう、キャラクターのセッティングみたいなところは、まあ、まず大きな流れとしてキャノンストーリーっていうのはちゃんとチームで考えてはいるんです。で私が何年も前からこう作ってる設定っていうのを一応それには沿ってます。ただし一個一個のキャラクターやっぱりこう魅力的にするためにはこれもチーム内でみんなで話し合って出てきたアイデアっていうのをはめ込んでいくんですけど、これが重要なのはもう結構冗談で出てきたようなアイデアだとか、パッと見た時の印象で出てきたような設定だとかが好き。
Right,
Yeah.
right. So I mean, it's in this time there's a lot of stuff to see for the story, because you know we always have entertaining stuff, we have very serious stuff, and people are kind of wondering. We leave the story arcs hanging quite a bit, and some people, you know, it's been what 7 years I think since Tekken 6. So they're always asking us on Twitter, what's happened with this particular character? What happened after that ending movie? Well, this time they'll be able to see it. Mostly focused on the Mishima clan, though, because you know how often is it that the father and son are trying to throw each other off of
Exactly.
cliffs or volcanoes or
Yeah.
blowing each other up? So why are they that cutthroat? Well, I guess we'll find out. And plus, if you've seen the trailer early on, you know, from October, I think, we showed Kazumi, Hiyachi's wife. She makes her